Hello learners, I am Rajendra Shetty, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Ganpat Parsekar College of Education. In today's course on exploring ethno-medicinal heritage in villages of Goa, we are going to see two aspects. One is introduction on ethnobotany and ethnomedicine, and second, cultural significance of ethnomedicine in Goan villages. First, let's try to get some understanding on ethnobotany. If we split the term ethnobotany, we get two words, that is ethno and botany. Ethno or ethnic group refers to a community or population of people with a common cultural background, and botany refers to study of plants. In simple words, we can define ethnobotany as a study of relationship between plants and ethnic group or human cultures. It's an interdisciplinary field with a combination of plant science and anthropology. Now, we'll look at scope of ethnobotany. First, traditional plant knowledge. It focuses on the study and documentation of traditional uses of plants by different ethnic cultures. Food and agriculture. It explores the traditional crop varieties, agricultural techniques, and culinary practices, providing insights into the cultural dimensions of the food production and consumption. Medicinal plant research. It mainly focuses on use of plants used in traditional medicine, which helps to find different types of bioactive compounds present in them. Cultural significance. It explores the role of plants in festivals, ceremonies, rituals, folklore, and other cultural practices in diverse human communities. Biodiversity conservation. It studies the ecological interaction between human communities and local plant species around them. It identifies and promotes sustainable practices in the use of plant resources, which includes traditional agricultural methods, harvesting techniques, and resource management strategies developed by indigenous and local communities. Now, we'll look into the goals of ethnobotany. Preservation of traditional knowledge. Main goal of ethnobotany is to document and preserve traditional knowledge about plants. This helps to prevent the loss of valuable information related to plant use in different human cultures or ethnic groups. Contribution to medicine. It helps in identifying potential sources of new drugs and bioactive compounds present in plants. Cultural understanding and respect. It helps in recognizing and appreciating the cultural significance of plants in various ethnic groups. Conservation and sustainability. It helps to promote sustainable practices that contribute to the conservation of plant species and ecosystem by working with local communities. Education and outreach. Ethnobotany aims to educate the public, policymakers, and researchers about the importance of traditional plant knowledge and its relevance to biodiversity conservation, sustainable development, and cultural diversity. Now, when we look at ethnobotany, we come to know that it is an interdisciplinary field which includes many branches. Some of the important branches includes ethnomedicine, ethnoagriculture, ethnoforestry, ethnoecology, etc. Now, we'll try to understand what is ethnomedicine. Ethnomedicine is the study of traditional medicinal practices and knowledge within various ethnic groups. It includes study of herbal medicines, spiritual healing, ritualistic practices, and other culturally specific illness treatment methods. Traditional healers play a crucial role in ethnomedicine as they are the custodians of traditional knowledge and practices. Goa is the smallest state of India located on the western coast of India and has a rich cultural and ecological diversity. Most Goan villages have lush green landscape including coconut groves, paddy fields, cashew plantation and tropical vegetation. Majority of Goan population includes Hindu and Christian community. Many tribal communities like Gauda, Kundbi, Veli, Dangar, Makadmari community, etc. lives in Goa. This diversity is reflected in their cultural practices, religious and festival celebrations. Also, influence of Portuguese colonization is prominently seen in Goan culture, especially in Christian community. Ethnomedicine in Goan villages is deeply embedded in the cultural, social, and economic fabric of the community. The cultural significance of ethnomedicine in Goan villages can be explored through various aspects, such as traditional knowledge and practices. It includes indigenous or traditional healing practices, herbal remedies and rituals that reflect the deep connection between the people and their natural environment. Cultural identity and heritage. Ethnomedicine contributes to the preservation and promotion of cultural identity and heritage. It reflects the unique beliefs, values, and practices that define the cultural fabric of Goan communities. Traditional healers, often known as Vaidya or Vaidyu or Zhada Vakta Dotor or Zhada Pala Dotor, plays a crucial role in maintaining these cultural practices. Integration of religion and healing. Many ethnomedicinal practices in Goan villages are blended with religious beliefs and rituals. For instance, the use of specific herbs or rituals may be associated with local deities or saints, blending spiritual and physical well-being. Community bonding and social support. Healing practices are often communal events where individuals come together to participate in rituals or seek advice from traditional healers. This sense of community contributes to the overall well-being of the villagers. Economic significance. Practitioners of ethnomedicine often contribute to the local economy by selling herbal remedies or offering their services to villagers and visitors. Conservation of biodiversity. Local flora and fauna plays crucial role in traditional healing. This connection encourages the conservation of biodiversity. Cultural tourism. The unique ethnomedicinal practices of Goan village also attract cultural tourism. Visitors interested in experiencing and learning about traditional healing methods contributing to the economic and cultural exchange in the region. These are my references. Thank you.